We've got reporters in key locations tracking Alfred's movements in Queensland and New South Wales. First, let's go to Surfers Paradise. Kaiser Shields joined us. Kaiser, the cyclone is certainly having a major impact there.
It is, Pete. It has been a restless night on the Gold Coast, and you can probably hear why. There has been unrelenting heavy rain as well as harrowing wind gusts, and we've also heard the waves crashing up. Where we are this morning at Surfers Paradise, it sounds like the waves are right on your doorstep. They're really making their way all the way up to the sand there, but have a look at those wind gusts. The trees look like they're going to fall over, or at least the branches are by the looks of things, and that's because we've seen wind gusts of up to 100 kilometres per hour due to tropical Cyclone Alfred as it makes its way towards the coast. Now, we are seeing vision this morning of the power of those winds. They're starting to tear roofs off buildings, and we're just learning the full effect that this weather system is starting to have. There has been heavy rainfall. Parts of the Gold Coast have received more than 100 millimetres of rain since 9 o'clock yesterday morning. For the Gold Coast hinterland, that's more than double. They've received 240 millimetres of rain since 9 o'clock yesterday morning. Now, there are emergency warnings in place for dangerous and unpredictable flooding in Currumbin and Tallebudgera. People there have been told it is too late to evacuate. The evacuation routes have now been blocked off by flooding, and what they must do now is get to as high a ground where they are as is possible. Now, we are really seeing the full effects of this weather system. Power is out, to say the least. 240,000 power outages in southeast Queensland, and the Gold Coast is bearing the brunt of those with about 120,000 power outages. Now, the thing is, we are going to have to wait for this weather system to pass before we can start to see those restoration works. So they are going to have a significant impact on telecommunications in the meantime.
There are 1,200 Energex staff waiting. The moment it is safe to do so, they will be throwing everything at reconnecting, including having people who are there to remove the vegetation, which is the main reason why most of those lines go down. When they get tired and they need to be replaced, there's 800 crew from the Ergon area in the northern part of the state who'll come in and help that show to continue. So Queenslanders need to know we've taken it seriously, so have they. And I have every faith that because of that, we can go from response to recovery, and we can get this proud state back on its feet.
The key focus is very much on that heavy rainfall and flooding. Yesterday, Gold Coast authorities said that we can expect to feel the effects of those well into this evening. People are being told to stay at home and bunker down while we ride this weather system out, Pete.
Kaiser, given you're there on Surfers at the moment, one of the more unsettling parts about a cyclone is that wind and the noise that comes from that wind as it whirls across. Did you get much of that last night?
Pete, we got a lot of it last night, and we got a lot of it the night before. I was telling a friend of mine this morning, I actually woke up several times last night because the wind was so strong and my bed was shaking. I woke up to my bed shaking, which has to be from the winds. That's how strong it was on Surfers Paradise last night.